I've had a lot of battles against each other.
His face is in your head, thinking about who you're going to have to beat.
That uncomfortable feeling because you know who you're going up against. It's just who we are. We're just hoopers. When you play Golden State, you don't have an opportunity to relax.
LeBron! Look out! He's going down the middle! LBJ!
Steph keeps me young, too.
Curry knocks down the three.
You look forward to the battles, but you also appreciate the mutual respect.
Curry, wide open three. Bang! Bang! Curry from downtown.
It's the individual rivalry that has defined the better part of the last decade, and we are here to break it down. The one and only Stephen A. Smith, NBA champion Kendrick Perkins, and we start with the man behind the dynasty of the Golden State Warriors, Bob Myers. Bob, why does it feel like the stakes are always higher whenever these two step between the lines?
Well, they're the two biggest stars in the game, for one, but more importantly, they have 8 of the last 13 championships. That's why. I mean, it's just they're the most marketable, the most watched, the best players of the last 13 years as far as winning goes, and they always put on a show. I mean, we saw it on Christmas, and they compete, and not that they don't compete in every game, but in this one they level up.
The last part you brought up was the biggest thing to me. They're marquees that act like marquees, especially when they go up against one another. They know that the attention is on them, and they always answer the call. They never cheat the game of the fans. We lament so many things about the NBA from time to time, but when you see a matchup like this, it reminds you of what it is really and what it should always be, and that's embracing the competition for the fans and for themselves, and they do it when they go up against each other.
Perk, what does it feel like the night before, the moments before you have to face either Steph or LeBron?
I mean, you got to get your rest. And again, we're talking about two, in my opinion, both of these guys are ranked top 5 all-time greatest players in my book, right? And my grandpa always used to say, iron sharpens iron. And I remember that sit-down interview that they all three of those guys did, Kevin Durant, Steph, and Bron. And Steph said when he's working out in the offseason, the picture that comes to mind is LeBron James, right? So every single time that they match up, they go at it. And that's what you want. That's what the game the game needs. And this is why these two guys been the face of the league.
And they both got 4 titles.
Look,
the next one gets one up on the other. That matters too.
All matters, but they're the rare combination of talent and work ethic.
Yeah.
Which people can have one or the other, but to have both, that's why they are who they are.
It's rare, and you have to appreciate it when you get to see it. If Christmas was any indication, the last time we saw these two go head-to-head, this is going to be something special. LeBron James, he came into this one questionable.
Yeah, but it's about time for him to lose that do-rag. What is he laying down? You know what I mean? It's about time.
Some people are comfortable with receding hairlines, others are not.
NBA Countdown on ABC is presented by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some.
Davis having one of the best years of his career, averaging 26 and 12 while leading the Lakers in points, rebounds, steals, and blocks. But he told our Shams Charania earlier this week he is looking to be paired with a little bit more.
What more can be done with this roster? Are you satisfied with the roster? Do you feel like you guys need some more here?
I think we need another big. I feel like I've always been at my best when I've been the 4. And having the big out there, we know it worked when we won the championship with JaVale and Dwight. I'm at the 5 and I'm at the 4. I think our 19-20 team was like the perfect construction of a team. We had shooters, we had dogs defensively, we had scorers, we knew like everybody who knew their role.
It sounds to me like you're saying you guys are maybe a couple pieces
we
away
are.
here from
We
winning
are
the
though. Like
championship.
I really feel like we are.
Fantastic stuff from our Shams Charania, who joins us here on the desk now. By the way, the full conversation you can check out on ESPN.com. Let's all put our general manager hats on here if we could. Bob, since you were one, I'll start with you. If you're the general manager of the Lakers and you're hearing Anthony Davis say that, what do you do next?
Well, you were egging him on, by the way. Shams, our buddy here, was pushing buttons.
He did his job.
You're right. He did do his job. Okay, so what would I do? Well, obviously he said that to the world. I assume he said it privately. What would I do? Look, I did that job. It's a hard job. I think you make the team the best you can. A lot of people look at, I need this, 1 or 2 pieces. I'm sure if the Lakers can get 1 or 2 pieces, they'll get 1 or 2 pieces. But sometimes the deal isn't. It's hard, man.
Stop. No,
it is
stop.
hard
No,
to build these teams.
No.
You went out
and got Kevin Durant.
Well,
it's not hard to make a deal.
Okay, you know what? That is not a normal situation. Here's what I would say. When he referenced that championship team,
Yeah.
that's hard. That was a great team. It's easy to look back and say, well, why don't we do that again? It's hard. And by the way, I think Anthony Davis is an awesome player. I do. And he can say whatever he wants. But it's hard to do these things, guys. And you don't know.
Time out.
I'm done.
I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
Who gives a damn about how hard it is? That's why you get paid the big bucks. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that ain't getting paid what executives in the NBA or anywhere else to get paid. It's a hard job, so damn what? Get it done, number 1. Number 2, Anthony Davis. He's big time, and we know how big time he could be if you got another big, so you try to get him another big. However, when it comes to LeBron, and that's what I wanted to get into, because obviously when you're talking about Anthony Davis and he's talking about what the team needs, you know, some people could argue he's been contaminated by LeBron James. Which LeBron James are you listening to? Are you listening to the one that wanted a point guard and Cleveland went out and got Deron Williams after they had gotten Kyle Korver years ago? Are you listening to LeBron James that told him, I want Russell Westbrook after winning the championship in the bubble, even though you got bounced out of the playoffs the next year, and you know, you lose a Kyle Kuzma, you lose a Alex Caruso, you lose all of these guys. You're bringing Russell Westbrook. Do you listen to that, LeBron? Or do you listen to LeBron that ultimately assisted in Russell Westbrook being out so you could get a D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, and those guys? I don't know, but I do know this. When Anthony Davis speaks, I'm going to listen to him because that brother is balling. You know how desperately you need him on the Lakers front line. If he says he can be better with additional big, you go out there and you find a different additional big. I don't give a damn if it's a garbage man. Go get him off the street and bring him on the roster. Big perk out of retirement. Do what you got to do.
No. Guys, it is significant that this is Anthony Davis saying this and not LeBron James, because this is someone in AD, he's at the peak of his powers, the prime of his career. So no one, trust me, no one in LA is ignoring this. And this is all because he really wants to win a championship. He told me his motivation with LeBron James is to bring another championship in LA. They never had that parade in 2020. Right. He really wants one. That's where all of this stems from. So from an organizational perspective, the Lakers are going to be doing their due diligence, as Bob said. They have until February 6th, the NBA trade deadline. And Bob knows this. 2 very valuable trade assets. They have the 2029 first-round pick, 2031 first-round pick. They will see what they can get, but what difference maker is out there? That's what all parties are trying to figure out. And from my understanding, this is not about LeBron James and Anthony Davis mortgaging the Lakers' future, but they want to see activity that warrants championship aspirations. And I do think the Lakers intend to do that between now and the deadline.
And they're not far off. It's only 3 teams in the Western Conference that could beat the Lakers in a 7-game series healthy. The Oklahoma City Thunder, the Dallas Mavericks, and the Denver Nuggets. What are the issues when you look at the Los Angeles Lakers? Anthony Davis talk about the big and getting another center. Also, the perimeter defense. You go and get a dog. I'm looking at the Utah Jazz. You go and get the big fella.
They've tried many times, Perkins. That price
Walker
is
Kessler.
steep
You go
in
get
Utah.
Walker Kessler and a Colin Sexton. You pay that and you bring that. I guarantee you the Lakers could battle and go toe-to-toe with anybody in the West.
All I ask is that you listen to what you say sometimes. You gave America 3 teams that the Lakers could lose to. You said 3 teams. Well, they gonna face one of them in the first round.
That's why.
It's one of them.
But
which means they going home in the first round.
No. But that's what I'm saying. But they're not far off out of those 3 teams.
Okay.
Stephen A. I mean, I'm just saying, if they was to match up with OKC, I would say OKC and
All I'm saying is this.
games
You got
right
30.
now.
Anthony Davis, here's the number 1 reason why you listen to him, because he's playing big time. Number 2 reason, he ain't missing games. So go out there and try to get him what he
Here's the
wants.
thing. Of course, Rob Pelinka's trying to do a deal, right?
Is
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Okay,
Now,
I'm just asking.
But that's just 20% of getting a deal. Is just wanting to do a deal, getting a deal done, and then once you do that, you give up that pick we're talking about. That's it. There's no more off-season deal. You got one shot at this thing. So that's why now I think it's harder to do deals in the NBA than ever before.
They'll get over it.
Shams, last word on this.
They've tried to get Walker Kessler many times. They have not been able to meet that steep price.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll keep trying.
We're
Like Bob
talking
said.
about the Los Angeles Lakers, who the only thing matter is championship.
All right, well, listen, damn it.
Right.
They mortgage in their future, so you better win if you get it done.
Talk about the Warriors some a little bit.
Why? How about that half-court
Right
shot,
after
Bob?
this.
NBA Countdown on ABC is presented by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some.
2 legends, 2 champions.
We don't know how many times we're going to be able to have this matchup, but when we do, we try to give them what they deserve.
Welcome back to NBA Countdown, presented by Papa John's.
It's time now for Pick and Roll, brought to you by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. So everybody took the Nuggets over the Wolves. We know how that turned out. Bob, you're going against the group here and taking the Golden
good.
State Warriors.
So surprised.
Feel good about it.
Download
So
the
surprised with that
ESPN
pick.
Bet Sportsbook app to claim your new player bonus, and for a limited time, unlock access to 30 days of ESPN Plus to stream exclusive live sports. Sign up with the promo code Countdown to get started today. Bob, I'm going to need a little bit more. What needs to happen for the Golden State Warriors to make your pick come to fruition?
Well, they've unlocked themselves, Malika. You're from up there. Quentin Post. If you heard of him, you guys
Yes.
heard of Quentin Post?
He shoots
Okay,
great.
stretch 5.
Yes.
Now Steph Curry loosens things up a little bit. Offense looks a little bit better.
Okay.
So think they can build
I'm
off
going
that
with, I'm going with
Chicago
Quentin Post as the difference maker. Call it X Factor.
Okay. The second game, really. I mean, I had a good game the other night. You want to go that route? I mean, I can.
And Curry,
that.
too.
That's
And
not.
Curry.
That's not going to be enough against the Lakers tonight, I believe. Without Draymond.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's what I'm looking at when it comes down to these matchups. I'm looking at the Lakers having a 2-headed monster going against Steph. Who is going to be that number 2 that's going to rise to the occasion? Is it going to be Andrew Wiggins? Is it going to be Buddy
Andrew
Hield?
Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins,
Wait,
that
wait.
same dude that let Austin Rivers drive right by him and score the last
That was a
time they
long
were in
time
this
ago.
game.
That was a month ago.
That was a month ago.
Things have changed.
It's not a long time ago.
Things have changed.
It has changed.
By the way, you don't have a problem with a guy named Post with no post game shoot threes?
Hey, no,
I'm just
it's a
asking.
different game. Nobody posts. Hey, nobody posts.
It's a joke. I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun.
All right. Hey,
okay.
look, I do know it's going to be a heck of a game.
Right.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, and can we leave a little time for the Commanders-Eagles conversation? Are we getting time for that?
Nothing to talk about.
No time for that?
No,
We'll
this
get to
NBA.
that at,
This
we'll get to
NBA,
that at
baby. NFL
halftime.
tomorrow. This is NBA.
Bob, this is
This
all
NBA,
about the
baby.
NBA. It's time to get it out to the Bay Area. That's where Doris Burke is on the call with Lisa Salters and Mike Breen. Mike, take it away.
Trying to change the subject because of the Warriors.
All right, Malika, it is a beautiful weekend in the Bay Area on the Golden Gate Bridge. As the NBA season rolls on, we passed the halfway point of the regular season. All-Star break right around the corner. And tonight, a sold-out Chase Center with a matchup of 2 of the greatest to ever lace them up. And that, of course, includes LeBron James. At 40 years old, still putting smiles on the face of basketball fans of all ages and from everywhere. Going up against Steph Curry at age 36, still the most dangerous shooter in the game of basketball. And good evening, everyone, with Doris Burke, Mike Green on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. We have to savor this. These 2 basketball idols, these 2 legends, once again playing at an elite level, Doris, and we don't know how much longer we're going to have the privilege of watching them, so these nights remain special.
Mike, the significance of each meeting may not be what it used to be, which was they were trying to wrestle titles from one another or establish who was the most dominant player in the game. But the fact is, it's meaningful to both of them every time they play, and it's reflected best in the numbers and how they raise each other's level. Look at LeBron James, 0.2 of a percentage point away from a triple-double the last 4 times he's played Steph. Steph told us earlier, listen, and Steph's numbers are equally brilliant, including Christmas Day when they lost lost in a heartbreaker. He said, we understand when you're looking opposite greatness, if you don't bring it, you're in trouble that particular night.
2 extraordinary careers and still a lot of basketball left, or so we hope. With more on tonight's matchup, let's check in with Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, Steph Curry and LeBron James have each won 4 NBA titles. They've got 6 league MVPs between them, so no matter how many times they play each other, it's always greatness going up against greatness. And Steph Curry told us that is what fuels him in these matchups, like Doris said, knowing that if you don't come out with your A game against LeBron James, he said, you're going to get exposed quickly. Curry said he and James talked about it this summer in Paris at the Olympics, about how much longer Father Time would allow them to continue playing this game. And he said for them to be able to acknowledge that time might be running out is okay, because it also allows them to cherish these moments even more. So it doesn't matter where either team is in the standings. It doesn't matter that the Warriors have been struggling lately. Curry said we both appreciate the opportunities we have to play each other, and it's still special. It's special for us to watch as well, Mike.
No question, Lisa, and it's a very important game for both teams. So here we go again. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors, LeBron James and the LA Lakers coming up next.
You don't have that burning feeling like in your stomach. Like if you're not getting up to play Steph, it's like I done lost my drive of what this game was all about. Those 4 straight years, Cleveland versus Golden State.
I wouldn't trade those experiences for nothing. And knowing each other when we first met to now, and like that evolution is just so dope to watch.
NBA Saturday Prime Time on ABC is presented by Wingstop. Bring the flavor. This presentation of NBA Saturday Prime Time presented by Wingstop will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Yeah, Scotty, all this stuff coming in?
You see me, I'm winning. Take a loss in a minute. Whole team spotlight. Sitting on the sideline, grinning. Straight shot to Davis. Ball to the core, I did it. Running to the line,
I think we've cemented ourselves when it comes to the game of basketball and what we do. But I think the admiration comes from the longevity, you know, to be able to wake up every single day and still have the drive to want to be great.
In the back of your mind, his face is in your head, thinking about who you're going to have to beat to get to the ultimate goal, and you can't shake it. Watching each other play and knowing each other when we first met to now, and like that evolution is just so dope to watch because you truly understand what it takes to be great at this level. It's an iconic kind of thing to be able to talk about basketball life the way that we can. It's a kind of a timestamp for us.
You don't sleep great the night before when you play greatness the next day. You just don't. It's just who we are. Like, we're just hoopers. We're naturally born, driven hoopers who love the game and refuse to cheat the game while we're playing.
A special night of NBA basketball. The LA Lakers, the Golden State Warriors on an NBA Saturday prime time on ABC, presented by Wingstop. There is no place like the Bay Area. So many beautiful sights, so many incredible, interesting places, a spectacular city. And of course, it's the home of the Golden State Warriors. And tonight, those Warriors host the LA Lakers. We've got two of the most iconic players to ever pick up a basketball, and LeBron James and the Lakers, and of course Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Oh, and yes, it's a huge game for both teams. It has not been easy this season. There's been highs and lows, but both remain hopeful that they can turn it around, find that consistency, and maybe make some noise this season, Doris.
Well, for the Lakers, Mike, they're coming off what was their best defensive effort of the season, held the Boston Celtics to 96 points. Can they sustain that effort on the defensive end?
And of course, they've had to change a lot of lineups, both teams. The Lakers, Austin Reeves, Matt Christie, Dorian Finney-Smith getting the start, his first start as a Laker. Came off the bench his first 9 games. Rui Hachimura out with a calf injury. Of course, Curry healed. Gary Payton, Andrew Wiggins, and Trace Jackson Davis. They've had a lot of starting lineups, Golden State. 26 different starting lineups as they come in with a 500 record at 22-22. And the interesting thing, Doris, even with all the highs and lows for these two teams, they still have a shot at doing something. Perhaps we're being optimistic, but we've seen good basketball. And quite frankly, in the Western Conference, everybody's bunched up.
Aside from Houston and Oklahoma City, which has gotten some separation at the top of the West, Steph Curry said, listen, if we go on a 4 or 5 game streak, then it changes the dynamic for us. I think problematically for them tonight, you think you'd miss Draymond Green more on the defensive end. For a Golden State team that struggles, I think they could miss him more on the offensive end. The intuitive nature of the combination of he and Steph has been so beautiful for so long, they miss that element.
So Green is missing his 4th consecutive game with a left calf injury. Jonathan Kuminga missing his 11th consecutive game with a right ankle. And again, those are 2 key players. Meanwhile, the Lakers get back one of their walking wounded in Jared Vanderbilt. Probably won't play big minutes, but will be an excellent addition. Second meeting in the season between the two. They played on Christmas Day right here, and it was a thriller. Reeves, beautiful pass. Finney-Smith rattles in the first shot of the game.
Dorian Finney-Smith has been an excellent addition. He is the consummate pro, knocking down threes at a 40% clip and bringing some things on the defensive end, Mike.
They got him from Brooklyn at the end of December, and this is his 10th overall game with his new team. Curry being chased by Christie. Wiggins spots up, corner 3. Tight for the rebound, deflected several times, and Davis able to track it down. Davis, by the way, only played 7 minutes in the first meeting, turned his ankle, and never came back in what was a Laker win at the buzzer. Davis spins, can't get it, and a whistle and a foul. And I have a feeling the Warrior fans not very happy with that, as Jackson Davis picks up his first.
It's such a different season for Anthony Davis. So much more assertive, so much more of a hub on the offensive end, a career year for him in terms of productivity, amount of times he's touching the basketball.
And this is what he does well night in and night out. Get to the free throw line. He's 3rd in the NBA in free throw attempts per game, just under 8. But Doris, the best stat for him is always when his games missed is a small number. Only 6 last year, and he's only missed 3 this year so far.
So true for he and LeBron. Their 2 best players. Their availability is so critical for a team that, as you said, because Jared Vanderbilt has been missing for so long, you got rid of D'Angelo Russell, so now you're searching for that 3rd ball handler.
Lakers have won 4 of their last 5. Right now they come in a season high, 6 games over 500 at the 5th place in the Western Conference. So Max Christie, who's been an excellent addition to the starting lineup, he gets the task at least to start trying to guard Steph Curry. Wiggins off the bounce, gets inside, layup won't go. Rebound, Jackson Davis. Buddy Hield misses the 3, Reeves the rebound. Outlet deflected by Wiggins, picked up by Payton, beautiful feed.
Opportunistic. Gary Payton is always lurking, Mike Breen.
Makes so many hustle plays every single night. as Davis looks to go one-on-one. Tough fall-away shot, well defended by Jackson Davis, the young center who has made some nice strides this year. Curry whips a pass. Wiggins continues. Curry in the paint, right back out. Payton throws it back, quick release. Curry, three-pointer won't go. Christie the rebound. Lakers look to push. Davis flips it up and in. Good look from Reeves, who's become a really good distributor, Doris.
Boy, the ball is in his hands now that D'Angelo is traded away. He has it so much more, and he's able to make so many more plays as Payton gets a clean look from three and buries it.
So Payton, just his 9th three-pointer of the season. He was 8 for 40 before that. Of course, he's not out there for shooting as Curry comes up with a steal on Christie. Curry gets a screen, gets a three.
The clean screen into an easy opportunity for the greatest shooter in history.
Davis bringing the ball up. Anthony Davis, who recently stated once again how much he likes playing the power forward, as Reeves answers with a three. He had the game winner back on Christmas on a layup in the closing seconds. Lakers back up by 2. Curry goes back door, flips it up, comes up short, but Payton right there for the rebound. Jackson Davis with the left hand.
This is a significant part of what Golden State can do. J.J. Redick talking to us prior to the game, he said they go to the offensive glass. Generally speaking, they're going to take a three, but you see the aggressive cutting off those as well.
Reeves back up Davis. Davis, plenty of room. Three-pointer in and out, won't go. Payton the rebound, quick outlet.
Boy, Gary Payton's activity, noticeable early, Mike.
Now Reeves on the switch. Curry back out. Payton, he's going to try another three-pointer, and he hits another. So Payton shooting just 20% from threes this season. It's 2 for 2. Reeves down the lane. Nice pass in the corner. Christie deflected out of bounds. Still Laker ball, 10 to shoot.
I just talked about it, Mike. Payton's activity. He strips that last play. This time he's working in tandem with Steph Curry. He set a screen for him on the prior possession. Now a little step back into that.
That's not normal activity for him, though, shooting three-pointers. Oh, another turnover for the Lakers. Here comes Wiggins. Runs into Hield. Hield runs to the spot, puts up a three. That won't go. Jackson Davis fighting. Curry, another three. LeBron James in and out. That one rattled around as Payton gets the rebound. Payton's everywhere here in the opening minutes. Here's Hield. Jackson Davis against Anthony Davis. James guarding Curry. Curry makes his move. Shot clock winding down. Reverse can't get it to go. Well defended that time by the Lakers. Lakers come in 21st in the NBA defensive rating, but starting to make some nice progress on the defensive end.
They are, but this was a big-time concern of J.J. Redick coming in. Their ability to offensive rebound it, and the first place they are looking is that guy right there. They like to offensive rebound. They don't look to score. It's where can I get the next cutter or the next three-point shooter.
They've got 3 offensive rebounds already. Guy Santos is in the game. Santos coming off a terrific game the other night in the victory against Chicago. 5 on the 24. Wiggins and James. James, jump shot's good. LeBron James with his first points of the night. He had 31 in that Christmas Day game. Kevon Looney also in. Looney back up top. Santos tries a three. Can't get it to fall.
Such a different challenge, these Golden State Warriors, for the Lakers. Boston, a heavy isolation team. Golden State, a movement team. So the challenge, 180 degrees from one another.
James gets inside, just powers his way in against a very good defensive player. Quickly down the other end. Ball stolen by James, taken back by Wiggins. But a whistle and a foul.
So if you notice the last couple possessions, it's LeBron isolated, empty side of the floor. So this was the last bucket against Andrew Wiggins in the post. Not many guys he's not going to beat one-on-one. Again, empty side of the floor. It's one guy in front of LeBron. He's just measuring, sweet jumper.
Gary Payton wearing the mic. Warriors always feel if you ever get Payton out of his shell, they would have something there.
He really needs to start to have a good time at some point.
Off to a good start. Reeves back up top. Gabe Vincent off the bench. Christie to Davis. Kevon Looney guarding him. Davis jump shot. Got it. Anthony Davis with his second field goal.
So 3 possessions where they either isolated LeBron twice on that side of the floor, that time Anthony Davis as LeBron gets his rest.
Lakers 6 of 9 from the field to start, including a couple of threes. Curry gets inside, scoots around, lays it up and in. 8 early points for Steph Curry.
He just has such a knack for navigating where the bodies are around him and getting to empty spaces.
Reeves using his left hand. Davis tip won't go. Second effort, can't get it. A lot of contact down low. Davis thought he got hit as Wiggins comes the other way. Buddy Hield chased off, sidestep, three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Warriors desperate for Hield to get back on that hot shooting that he had early on in the season. Christie lines it up, and Max Christie knocks down a 3. He really has become the perfect fit with this starting 5.
Well, you look back to when he entered the starting lineup December 8th and forward, their defensive numbers have become so much better. They love him as a point of attack guy.
Wiggins goes right at one of the best defensive players in the game. Good back and forth here in the first 7.5 minutes. Davis, a lot of room to shoot, couldn't get it that time. Reeves on the steal. Reeves goes right at Hield, stops, banks it home. Austin Reeves getting some defense done.
He's just so savvy too, Mike. One guy to beat. He's saying, all right, I'm going to use my body to protect. I'll be physical if I have to be.
Vincent got caught on a screen. Curry cannot connect on the 3. Finney Smith, quick outlet. Vincent coming off a good game in that victory against the Celtics you spoke of. Fires away. Wiggins looking to post up Finney Smith, a very good defensive player. Hield spots up, tries again, and Hield just can't get it to fall. Ball batted. Hield comes up with a good hustle play. Wiggins off the bounce, straight on. His three-pointer too strong. Kept alive by Santos. Curry gets a clean look. They've had some very good looks that haven't gone down.
They started 2 for 3 off of their second chance points opportunities. That's a clean look, Mike.
Davis gets shoved by Looney, and more free throws for Anthony Davis. So more free throws for the Lakers. Again, they're amongst the leaders in free throw attempts. Tonight's national TV schedule brought to you by ESPN Bet, the official sports book of ESPN on NBA TV Monday. Good game, Pistons and the Cavs. Then the Clippers and Phoenix. TNT Tuesday. Lakers out on the road. This is their Grammy trip. First of 6 road games today. They'll play in Philadelphia Tuesday. Milwaukee at Portland. You know, if you would have said before the season, that's a good game, the Pistons and the Cavs, people would say, what's the matter with you? Boy, Detroit, one of the great stories.
Tell you what, how impressive have Charlotte and Detroit been with 2 new head coaches? Level of professionalism, intensity, defensive work being done on a nightly basis.
J.B. Bickerstaff, who got let go by Cleveland, has done a unbelievable job in Detroit. And then, of course, the guy that's there, Kenny Atkinson, the new coach, has been spectacular. James getting that rest. Jackson Hayes is in. And Quinton Post has come in. Post is already a folk hero after what he did the other night. The rookie Podziemski, his second game back after being out for a good stretch. Schroeder's out there as well. And a kick ball. The shot clock will reset. And we're going to have a timeout. Little fog in San Francisco. 3-point Laker lead. Trick at age 42. Tom Brady, Super Bowl MVP at 43. Nolan Ryan, a no-hitter at 44. George Foreman, heavyweight title at 45. Just incredible accomplishments. Martina Navratilova was 49 when she won the mixed doubles title. Mickelson, age 50 at the PGA Championship. Satchel Paige, 59 when he's still pitching in the major leagues. And Gordie Howe at 69, played in a professional hockey game. Just incredible what some people have been able to defy the ages.
Jaromir Jagr is still playing across the pond. And Steph Curry is going to be an illegal screen. Steph Curry talked about this, Mike, and LeBron James could attest to this as well. He said, at this age, you have to give so much attention to preparing yourself for every individual game. That takes mental effort, physical effort, emotional effort, time away from your families, but the commitment and passion to be great even at this age, incredible.
Well, he's putting up numbers at age 40 that many Hall of Famers have never achieved those numbers. Davis gets inside, can't get it, and Hayes falls down. Santos got underneath him, and will pick up the foul. Hayes slow to get up, kind of flexing that right wrist. Santos checks with him. So James will come back into the game. Side out with 2:29 remaining. That's the 14th foul. Lakers haven't committed a foul yet. And those the numbers of a 40-year-old in his 22nd year in the NBA. Moses Moody's in. Davis gets away from post, looking, lobs it over to Vincent. Sidestep, gets a good look for three. Back of the rim. Jackson Hayes keeps it alive. Vincent on the drive, stolen by Schroeder. Schroeder still trying to find his rhythm with this new team, trying to find a consistent shot. Steve Kerr loves him though. And his competitiveness, his defense, goes inside, throws it up, can't get it to go, knocked out of bounds. And it's going to stay down this end. Golden State ball as Reeves will check back in for the Lakers.
Completely different system Dennis Schroeder is playing, and obviously with Brooklyn, pick and roll, balls in his hand, multiple ball screens. That's not how Golden State does it.
So Schroeder will inbound. This is his 20th game since being acquired from Brooklyn. Post steps out, shot won't go. He had 5 3-pointers, 20 points in less than 20 minutes the other night in the victory against the Bulls. Reeves stops, finds James. James double team, gets a shot off, and gets it to fall.
It's a very quick look that it's Podziemski in front of him. He's like, okay, I may not have the vertical I once had, but this, I can get this shot off.
Lakers back up by 5. Podziemski pulls it back out. Santos, oh, nice spin move, draws the foul, shot won't go. Connect will pick up his first, and Guy Santos will shoot 2.
Talk about how LeBron goes about his business nowadays. He's still one of the most dangerous in transition. Fast breaks are still a part of how he does it, but one-on-one in the post, we saw him earlier. That time, one guy in front.
So Santos, the 22-year-old from Brazil, he was a second-round pick of the Warriors back in 2022. Played more G League than NBA, but this year he's taken a nice step. He's played 20 games, 1 start, only plays about 12 minutes a game, but the other night, because they were shorthanded, he had 19 points, 7 rebounds, 5 of 6 from 3. He is non-stop energy.
You know what, Mike? For those guys who are at the farthest end of the rotation, to watch Steve Kerr's guys react with such joy to him having a night, because you appreciate those guys who bring it even when they're not playing.
Reeves, step back, can't get it to fall. Schroeder does a good job tipping it away from the big man. Schroeder now down the lane, off the glass, gets it to go. That's a nice end-to-end play from Dennis Schroeder. And the lead is cut to 2. Moody's up on James. Podziemski with the steal. 5th turnover for the Lakers. Post wide open. Well, it seemed like he put everything in he threw up the other night.
He gets his jacks up, Mike. He knows his job.
Reeves throws it up, broken up by Post. Schroeder against James. Post has Vincent on him, huge height advantage clearly. Schroeder lines up that three-pointer. That's the 5th three-pointer by the Warriors. They had missed their last 8. They've already taken 16 threes here in this first period. Final seconds, James, nice feed inside, connect at the buzzer. They'll review it. That looks like it's going to count. Beautiful pass from LeBron James for his 3rd assist. Ball's got to go through the rim before the buzzer here. Connect. It's close, but he got rid of it. Just in the connective time.
By T-Mobile. Max, up 1. What do you like about the way you guys are moving the ball right now?
I think we're just playing with a lot of force. I think one we can do better, we're not taking care of the ball really well. I think we have 6 turnovers in this first quarter, so we got to double that down and do a better job taking care of the ball.
You get the pleasure of defending Steph Curry all night. How do you think you're doing so far?
Not too bad. He got 1-3 on me, so I'm trying to do a better job of that. But he's a great player. He's going to make shots, so I think I'm doing a solid job so far, just trying to make it difficult.
Good luck the rest of the way. Mike?
All right, Lise Christie, just 21 years old, in a big spot right now. Inserted into the starting lineup. Shot clock at 5. James jumper, in and out. Jackson Hayes couldn't quite grab it. Warriors will look to push. Moody, catch, shoot, can't score, connect the rebound. Golden State now 39% shooting. The Lakers 45. Connect, that's a good look. Drills a 3. Well, he comes off the bench. 5 quick points. Now Vincent guarding Curry. Sets up Payton. Payton tries another 3. Hit his first 2, not that time. Reeves lobs it in. James. And a foul call.
LeBron thought that whistle should have come a little bit sooner. Good recognition of a mismatch in transition. Just sprint the floor. He's got that defender topside strong enough. He wanted the N1. They were, I think if he made that shot, I'm not sure they'd blow that whistle, Mike.
I actually think they're gonna call it because the trail official is the one that blew the whistle first. And I think he was waiting to see if it was called inside, but let's take a look.
We're going to go back to Connect's 3. Little screen on the right-hand side. LeBron, he always finds a way to put that ball right into the pocket of the shooter, and Connect is ready. He's like, this is my job. I got an open 3. Let me go to work.
James 1 for 2 from the line. 3-point lead for the Lakers. Connect chasing Schroeder. Schroeder pulls up, jumper's good.
He feels like he's in a little bit of a rhythm here, Mike. Something he's been searching for in Golden State.
He's always been a good offensive player. It's all about how well fitting here with the Warriors. Vincent lines it up. Corner 3 is good from Gabe Vincent.
Again, another incredible look and a great screen on the opposite side by Jackson Hayes, freeing up that shooter in the corner.
Curry with the left hand with Hayes right on him. Curry, the first player in double figures. He's got 10. Payton is guarding James again. He is not afraid of that matchup. Reeves got some contact. Connect wide open. And Payton grabs another rebound. Payton 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal. A little bit of everything. Schroeder to Curry. Curry, shot blocked by Vincent, but a foul.
Just constant movement. You know, you cannot relax for a second when you're guarding Stephen Curry. Contact is clear.
Curry named All-star starter for his 11th time. Going to be very special for him because obviously the game here in San Francisco.
Let's watch some of the movement of Stephen Curry. The amount of ground covered. See him on the right-hand side of your floor. Austin Reeves takes him from Gabe Vincent, who ends up meeting him at the cup just a little bit late.
It's exhausting chasing a 36-year-old even when you're 22. Curry, by the way, #1 in the NBA in free throw shooting. He's taken 117 free throws this season. He's missed 7. And now has hit 37 in a row. All tied up, 2.5 gone by here in the second. Schroeder putting some good pressure on Reeves. Pass behind Connect and a turnover. That's 7 for the Lakers. Payton the extra pass. Moody a corner 3. And look who got that rebound and saved it. Jared Vanderbilt. Boy, is it good to see him back on the floor. Almost a year since he last played. James misses. James rebound, falls down hard. Like he may have landed on his right arm. And a foul's going to go against Golden State. So the foul is against Schroeder. James's former teammate. Schroeder had a couple of stints with the Lakers.
So he had multiple guys through him as he goes to get his own miss. And he can't break this fall because he got tangled with Dennis Schroeder.
Yep. So Vanderbilt, who had surgeries on both his feet this offseason, hasn't played since last February. James gets his own rebound. Now with the left hand, can't get it to go, and there's the first points for Vanderbilt.
Well, if you're Vanderbilt, you know you're going to have short stints. So play as hard as you possibly can.
He knows no other way. As the pass somehow finds its way through Vanderbilt's hands, and Jackson Davis able to score. Vanderbilt can be one of the top defensive players in the league because he's so versatile. You know, we talk about teams acquiring at the trade deadline. This is almost like a great acquisition for the Lakers. A guy who hasn't played for over a year or just under a year. James drives, gets inside, and banks it home. LeBron James now 9 points, 4 assists. Vijimski. Schroeder walks into a 3. Dennis Schroeder's got the hot hand. He's got 10 points in 7 minutes.
See what I mean, Mike, about he feels like he's finally found a rhythm. He's been searching and searching, below 30% from 3 in a Warriors uniform, but tonight confident.
James. Payton the outlet, Podziemski. Back to Schroeder. Schroeder to Moody. And Moody lost it, nearly took it back. Connect down the lane, goes inside and banks it home, went right at Payton. And a timeout call by Steve Kerr as the Lakers go back up by 1.
Now Dalton Connect, known as a three-point shooter. He's got a big body though, and he recognizes a lane when he sees it. He's got a smaller defender to beat and goes right to the cup. That is good basketball, good recognition, good solid finish.
On basketball in Germany. That's where he started his playing career when he was 17. In September of 2023, he led the German national team to a FIBA World Cup championship while being named World Cup MVP. He's played for 8 NBA teams, including 2 stints with the Lakers. He's been traded 5 times, most recently in December from the Nets here to the Warriors. And Mike, that hometown team, the Phantoms Braunschweig, he now owns that team.
Lisa, I want you to say that name again.
Phantoms Braunschweig.
Very nice.
It might be wrong. Braunschweig.
Schroeder on the drive.
That would be one of those, right?
I think you did just well. Just fine. Thank you, Lisa. Well, Schroeder again, he's had stretches where he's such a good offensive player. As Reeves, talk about a good offensive player. Gorgeous move from Austin Reeves.
I love that. Brandon Podziemski was pressuring him. Second defender was right there, and he says, all right, you want to attack me, I'm going to attack the pressure.
Little zone defense here from the Lakers.
Last several possessions, Mike, you're seeing more of this from the Lakers.
Santos knocks down the 3. Can Santos and Post, what they did the other night, they've quickly become fan favorites. He was 5 of 6 from 3 in their game on Thursday. Finney Smith guarded by Podziemski. Reeves moving without the ball. Finney Smith the 3. Good boxing out Santos to Schroeder. Wiggins down the lane, an easy bucket.
I mean, that shouldn't happen, right? We've talked about the Lakers being better defensively. Well, they just gave up a wide open 3, and then they just gave up an end-to-end layup. You have to be better than that defensively.
Well, J.J. Redick has talked to the team over and over again about transition defense. It is improved, not that time clearly, as Davis gets fouled, chance for a 3-point play.
Transition defense for J.J. Redick's team has been problematic for a long time. The cross-court attack from half court, but essentially that ball's covering 94 feet. You had plenty of guys back, lots of pointing, but nobody covering Guy Santos in the corner. 2 guys on one side of the zone. Vanderbilt, of course, playing his first minutes in nearly a year.
Davis now 10 points and 4 rebounds. 1 free throw here for Davis to try to complete the 3-point play. Our officials tonight, Josh Tiven in his 15th season. He's an NBA Finals rep. C.J. Washington underneath the basket there, and Evan Scott. And there's Tiven, there's Scott, and there's Washington. 1-point Laker lead. Schroeder, Podziemski, more zone defense. Podziemski spins inside. Well defended, can't get it to fall. Davis grabs his 5th rebound. Lakers coming off what you can say maybe is their signature win of the season, the blowout. Oh, Jackson Davis with the steal. Podziemski throws it ahead to Schroeder. Schroeder, bullet pass inside, nearly stolen. Jackson Davis gets it back. Santos rushed it. Jackson Davis tip won't go. And Anthony Davis with a rebound.
Absolutely was their signature win, Mike. They beat the defending champs, held them to 96 points. Listen, it's been a struggle for the Lakers. They are 5 games below 500 against teams that are above 500, right? So you got to prove to yourself you can beat good teams.
And that's no doubt a confidence builder as Vincent knocks down the shot. 5 points off the bench for Vincent. Lakers back up 3. Been close throughout, but 14 lead changes already. Shot clock at 8. Schroeder down a lane, feet inside, and a foul call on the pass.
Gabe Vincent has found his footing for J.J. Redick and the Los Angeles Lakers. Just off the screen from Anthony Davis, top of the key. Take your time. But he gets tremendous separation with his footwork. We saw it earlier on the 3-point shot.
Great to see him healthy again. Last year played just 11 games, had left knee surgery. It's now his 2nd year. He was a big part of the Heat's 2023 finals run. We have a foul away from the ball. That's going to be the 3rd team foul. Vincent picks up 3 already. He's a good, tough, physical player. Not one of those undrafted guys who has made himself into a heck of an NBA player. Signed a 3-year, $33 million deal with the Lakers. I remember back in the finals in 2023. He had 19 points in game 1, 23 points in game 2.
That was impressive against Denver. They needed every bit of it. That was a Miami team that could struggle to score at times.
Curry floater, got the contact shot. Shot won't go. So he'll go to the free throw line for the 2nd time tonight. 12 points. Christie picks up his 1st.
I think he's a little frustrated. He didn't get this one to go. He knew it from the start that defender was going to come into him. I'm not sure what this gyration.
I don't know if that's is that a frustration gyration?
I don't know.
And there, his current free throw streak is over. It hit 37 in a row. What were you saying before? Speaking of doing stuff like that, he's got to, even in the tough times for the young guys, he's got to keep that upbeat, positive spirit all the times. He told us he's the captain of body language police.
Yes.
For the Golden State Warriors. Because the young teams, you know, you miss some shots, you can get deflated, you lose a few games in a row. Steve Kerr always raving about the leadership ability of his star. Davis, nice fake. And one again. Anthony Davis now with 13 points. And the Lakers back up by 4.
This guy is so gifted, it's ridiculous. On both ends of the floor, one of the most impactful defenders. But this face-up game, Mike, the ability to put it on the deck efficiently, keep your shoulder square, absorb the contact, the efficiency of movement, the balance, the athleticism of that. He has got every basketball gift a player could want.
And he gets a second foul on Looney. Leads the team in scoring and they get an offensive rebound off a missed free throw. And Davis comes right back and scores again. 15 points in 14 minutes. And it's a 6-point lead for the Lakers.
See, Mike, to me, like, when he imposes his will, this team can go to another level.
Santos. Wiggins has some room, lines it up, in and out. Davis grabs another. He's got 8 of those. LeBron James set to check back in. Good ball handling there from Reeves. Cross court. Christie gets a wide open look. That won't go. Looney the rebound. Curry ahead. Wiggins off his shin, somehow held onto it, but then threw it away. Vanderbilt comes up with a steal. Reeves fires up a 3. Davis taken away by Santos. Wiggins goes inside, drives, blocking foul called. Count the bucket. Vanderbilt looked like he may have been in good position, but they call a defensive foul. I got to my spot, he just said. That's pretty close.
Sure is. Is it because of the awkwardness of the top contact above the waist? You know, you normally think about players in a stance and taking it with their chest.
There's slight movement there, but it's all about the path. That's what the referees say. And Wiggins converts the 3-point play. Wiggins now with 9. Vanderbilt in his first stretch, 6 minutes. It's just good to see him back on the floor. Well, J.J. Redick is thrilled. Got to get his conditioning back. Reeves floats it up. Shot is good, and a foul. So Reeves now with 9 points, and the Lakers back up by 5.
It's just elevated almost every aspect. A career high 18.5 points. You saw some of his passing earlier. But again, it's not the first time he's used his body, right? Are his athletic gifts equal to some other NBA players? Absolutely not. But the savvy, the ability to understand, okay, defender on my hip or my back, you will not get back in front defensively.
Reeves had 23 points, 6 assists against the Celtics. He's got 10 points, 4 assists. And Lakers back up by 6. That's been the largest lead for both teams. Podziemski goes hard to the basket, lays it up and in.
This tempo, I think, can help this team. He had missed double-digit games, Mike, last time out. I thought he did a nice job elevating the pace of this group.
Yep, second game back after missing 12. James jumper. Can't get it. Santos makes those intangible plays. If he doesn't get the rebound, he tips it. Curry whips a pass. Podziemski knocks down a 3. Back-to-back buckets for Podziemski. The lead cut to 1. Timeout Lakers.
Now Steph Curry understanding we are at our best when we get out and run a little bit. Never picks it up with the other hand. Straight left-hand delivery to a guy who had just scored.
Guy Santos makes a lot of heads-up plays. This is a head-down play. Ducks and gets out of the way on Curry's pass. Podziemski knocks down a 3. Well, it's just perfect timing from him. He stands up, that hits him in the head.
That's still a heads-up play, even though his head is down.
Absolutely. Steph Curry was talking about he loves playing with Santos. The whole team loves playing with Santos. He's just because he brings that energy every night. Now guarding Connect as we come up on 2 minutes remaining. James guarded by Wiggins. Up top, Connect. Clean look here. Can't get it to fall. Wiggins the rebound. Rebounding numbers dead even between the two teams. A 1-point lead for the Lakers. Under 2 to play. Curry gets past Connect. Another whip pass. Santos corner 3. Not that time. And Christie the rebound. Santos now guarding LeBron James. Nearly lost it out of bounds. Santos doing that all himself. Kind of pulled the chair back from underneath him. James gets it back. Leans in and banks it home.
And look at Santos's frustration. He can't believe it at the end.
He played so well. That was such an ugly possession, and James just able to overcome Curry. Back to Podziemski, go up top, 3-pointer. Davis, two-handed rebound, his 9th here in the first half. Final minute, second quarter. James throws it up, and Davis is fouled.
Let's watch 21 seconds of excellent individual defense only to get scored on. So he is just trying to stay in front. Then there he does. He pulls the chair out from underneath. Ball comes loose. You play 21 straight seconds of individual defense for LeBron to make the step through.
So Davis will shoot a couple. Not a lot of free throws in this game. This will be the 10th free throw for the Lakers. Warriors have taken just 7. We got the Hotels.com halftime coming up. And there's LeBron James with 11 points. Steph Curry with 13. Malika Stephenay, Bob Myers, and Big Perk.
We had an unbelievable second half on Christmas Day between these two teams.
We've had a pretty good first half. This one, we can only hope. So Curry will walk it up. Lakers now back up by 4. Christie, they love his point of attack defense, but quickly a screen to get Connect on him. Curry whips it to Wiggins. Wiggins, oh, that's a tough floater. What a pretty shot from Wiggins.
Little payback for LeBron doing that to him earlier in the half.
Wiggins, who's had a strong year on the defensive end. James gets away from him. Post now looks to pick him up. Nice pass inside. James thread the needle, and Anthony Davis a big first half. 18 points, 9 rebounds. Shot clock turned off. No foul to get for the Lakers. Wiggins, a crossover, kicks it out. Moody wide open. Hits the 3 with 3.8 remaining. Reeves has time to get off a shot. Reeves drives, heaves it at the buzzer. Off the side of the rim. Now we've got a 1-point game. Davis, big numbers, 18 points, 9 rebounds. Steph Curry leading the way with 13. As Curry and James match up once again. Lakers and Warriors both could use a win, both trying to get that consistency. Both led by 2 of the most iconic figures to ever play basketball. Halftime here in San Francisco. A 1-point lead for the Lakers. Welcome back, NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC, presented by Wingstop. In the building tonight at the Chase Center in San Francisco, LeBron James and the Lakers, Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And after 2 quarters, we have a 1-point game. Austin Reeves wearing a mic for us tonight.
Ball, I got ball. Pass, boy. I ain't got nothing to say to that. I made it, though. That's tough, boy. Hey, let's get a stop. Let's get a stop.
Good half for Reeves. As we look at the first half stats, brought to you by Ford. Lakers shooting better overall from the field. Warriors slightly better from three. And a lot of the numbers very close. Largest lead by either team was 6. And as we start the third quarter, it's a 1-point game. Hi again, everyone, with Doris Burke, Mike Breen on hand. We'll check in with Lisa Salters in just a moment. This is kind of what we hope for. The two players, the two stars playing well, but getting some key contributions from the role players.
It's amazing to me when, well, Anthony Davis not a role player, Mike, but when he starts to, impose his will on a game on both ends of the floor, you very much feel it. I think one thing to watch here, the Warriors took 27 threes in the first half. 22 of them were open. They only made 9. Missed layup there, but the Lakers have got to get more pressure on the Warriors shooters because I just don't think they're going to shoot that poorly again. And we know they want to take as many as possible.
Payton guarding James. Davis had the 18 points, 10 rebounds. James lost it. Gets it back. Tried to throw it up to beat the shot clock. Just couldn't get enough oomph on it. Wiggins kicks it out in the corner. Hield tries a three. Got it. Hield 0 for 4 from 3 in the first half. No hesitation.
It's the exact point I just made, Mike. And then, that's close to open. I don't know how we'd officially score that, but again, getting a step in transition. The Lakers challenge in transition defense a little bit late.
Shot clock at 5. A. Davis. Jump shot, good. Got it to go against Jackson Davis. So now 20 and 10 for Anthony Davis. Curry fakes, Curry drives, banks it in and out. Fight for the rebound. Christie. Here comes Christie racing up the floor, gets inside, lays it up and in. Good aggressive move from Cormac Christie.
Cormac.
Yeah. Shot blocked by Davis. His first rejection. Anthony Davis blocks Jackson Davis. Reeves comes down, falling away, banks it home. And the Lakers go up by 4.
Spectacular play on the defensive end by Anthony after the bucket prior to it.
Curry sets, fires, misses. James tips it. And Anthony Davis comes the other way. Finney Smith getting the start. No Rui Hachimura for the Lakers. No Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga for the Warriors. Oh, nice give and go. But Reeves then threw it away.
Anthony Davis, you talk about imposing your will. He told our Mr. Sharanya he thinks he should have been Defensive Player of the Year at some point, folks. Erasing Trace Jackson Davis at the cup. That is a big-time play.
He also talked about how he really wants to play the 4, the power forward. He's always talked about that. Doesn't necessarily want to be the center. Jackson Davis inside. And a whistle and a foul. That was almost a great defensive play. It was almost a great block. We'll just have to settle for 2 free throws. Finney Smith is first.
So pick and roll action. He's the roll man. 2 are at the ball with Steph. Not a surprise. Got fouled a couple of times en route to the cup.
First on Finney Smith as we check in with Lisa.
Hey, Mike, well, Steph Curry came out of the locker room. He looked at me and said, hey, we did everything perfectly. We're not making any adjustments. When I told Steve Kerr that, he just laughed and said, yeah, I kind of agree with that. He said, I like what we're doing. We've had a lot of good shots, and I think we'll shoot better in the second half. Just because he said we got good looks. He said there was good rhythm to the offense. And the 27 threes that Doris mentioned, he said, I love that. The more, the merrier, especially if they're open ones. And defensively, he said the Anthony Davis, LeBron James pick and roll was a problem in the first half. He said AD is getting behind us. We got to keep him in front.
Thank you, Lisa. James finishes, goes hard to the rim. And Steve Kerr quickly calls timeout. Lakers back up by 6. They've scored 8 in a row. Still early third quarter here in San Francisco.
ESPN Bet is the official sportsbook of ESPN. Get in on trending parlays, daily profit boost, and exclusive talent markets all season long. Scan the QR code and sign up for ESPN Bet to claim your new player bonus. Plus, get your first 30 days of ESPN Plus on us.
The California wildfires in 2025. Donate at redcross.org/ESPN to help the Red Cross respond and help recover. They did have a moment of silence earlier here. The Warriors organization always so classy about that, showing support for all those impacted. And of course, our former colleague and now head coach J.J. Redick, his house that he was living in with his family, burnt to the ground, completely destroyed that whole community. Just, you know, overwhelmed. He's talking about it at length on how overwhelming it could be, and has vowed to be part of putting it all back together again, as we expect J.J. Redick to do. It's been such a, to say it's a whirlwind of what he's been through is an understatement. First, he goes across the country with his family, becomes head coach of the Lakers under the spotlight, coach LeBron James, and then having his house and all his possessions destroyed. He has had to lean on a lot of people and his family to get him through it.
He's talked about how good the Lakers organization has been in support of him and the entire community. Just can't imagine it, Mike. You know, it's a difficult thing at his boy's age to move your family. Very typical for a coach's life. I will say coaching seems to suit him, Mike, and I think we both sort of expected, having worked with him, that it might.
He is enjoying it, perhaps even more than they thought he would. There's a turnover by the Lakers. I don't know if I've met anyone who loves the game of basketball, maybe just as much, but I don't know anyone that loves it more than he does. And he is just pouring everything he has into coaching the Lakers, his first head coaching job. A little sloppy both ends there as Reeves picks it up. James gets inside, lays it up, and Curry tried to throw him a little shiver to slow him down, but not going to slow down that freight train. And the Lakers back up by 6.
Now the opportunity is dwindling. How much time remains for these two greats? A lot of people have tried to do a little bit of physicality with Mr. James. Doesn't always work out well for you. A couple points on the board for the Kings.
Perfect Combo brought to you by Wingstop. His crew chief Josh Tiven telling Gary Payton a little story.
I've had a pretty decent career myself. You know, I've had some good highlight moments where players do amazing things, and I was like right there seeing it. But you know what I got sent the most in the last 15 seasons? All the great NBA moments I've had in my career, that's what I got sent the most for the last 15 years.
We'll call it even.
Time Jordan Poole speaking.
We'll call it even.
Gary Payton is just so much fun to be around. Josh Tiven has become one of the elite officials in the NBA. You just love to see that interaction.
There was sound after it where Josh goes, how do you know if he's telling me the truth?
He tried to deny it. And right on cue, post to Payton and a bucket. And the Warriors back within 4.
He just stays within himself as a player, Gary, doesn't he? Opportunistic as a cutter, working really hard on the defensive end.
Reeves draws the foul. And smart stop there for Reeves to draw the foul on Payton, his second.
So if you're playing with Steph Curry, your ability to cut or play off a cut as the next action. And then now defensively, this is what just happened. As you said, the smart stop, the decel by Austin, knowing he was behind him.
So Reeves now in his 4th year, just keeps getting better and better. It's the first one. By the way, next week, our Saturday primetime matchup on ABC. Lakers in New York against the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Coverage begins NBA Countdown at 8 Eastern and 5 Pacific. LeBron James, I remember rookie year, talked about how much he trusted Reeves. Here's a kid not drafted out of Oklahoma. And J.J. Redick was talking about this. You're not sure what his ceiling, what his potential will be, but whatever that is, he's going to reach it. That's the kind of work ethic Reeves has.
No question.
Post, catches, fires, can't hit. James with a rebound. Gabe Vincent back in with James, Davis, Reeves, and Christie. Davis. Christie all alone in the corner, knocks down the 3, and this is the largest lead of the game.
AD and LeBron are going to take so much attention. That paint was crowded.
Steph Curry finds some room in the paint. Davis altered that shot. James looking to get it to Davis. Wiggins guarding him. And some good defense there from Wiggins. James, though, flips it out. Christie, back-to-back threes for Christie on a beautiful pass from LeBron James.
That's ridiculous. It barely touched LeBron's fingers.
Post. Throws it away. Curry cut one way. And then pats his chest. My bad, as the turnover number 8 for the Warriors. Lakers have opened up a 12-point lead. They've outscored the Warriors 18-7 here in this third quarter. Tough matchup for Buddy Hield. James falling away, comes up short. Hield did it well. Here's Wiggins. A lot of contact. Wiggins turns, shoots, and scores. Wiggins now with 13. James ahead to Reeves. Santos back in the game, guarding LeBron James, trying to stay with him. The double team leaves Davis open. Jump shot is good. Anthony Davis with 22.
You heard Lisa come out of the half and talk about Steve Kerr said the two-man action between LeBron and AD was problematic. It's not an easy cover, those two.
Wiggins runs into trouble, turns it over. Reeves on the drive, whips a pass. Vincent sets for three. And posts the rebound, fouled by Davis. So Davis picks up his first foul.
This is a pretty good two-man combination. Working middle of the floor. Anthony Davis pounded them in the first half with his shot making, either at the rim or middle of the floor jump shots. That one a little bit further away, but that's his sweet spot.
James gets a rest. Schroeder back in. Moody also back in for Golden State. Connect returns for the Lakers. Curry sets a screen. Santos kicks it out. Post open three-pointer. That's good. Post with his first points coming off that 20-point game the other night. And it's back to 9. Good denial there from Curry. Davis drives on the rookie, double team. Tough shot, in and out, but a foul. I think it's going to be on Steph Curry. His first.
Didn't look initially that he was going to attack the rookie, and I thought, you got a middle of the floor, let's go to work. Quentin Post, of course, a recent addition, now his 5th game as part of the rotation. Crossover dribble. Steph tries to assist.
Davis having just another outstanding season. 25.5 points per game. Almost 12 boards, that's 6th in the NBA. Over 2 blocks, that's 3rd in the NBA.
And 96% of his minutes coming at the center spot.
Yeah, yes, much to his chagrin.
Yes. But if you think about it, in the modern NBA, he does feel like he profiles as a 5-man because of his offensive skill. There was a time in the NBA we thought traditional center was going away. Now you look at players like Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, amongst a couple of the best.
Well, right on cue, he's going to play some 4 here, I think. Jackson Hayes comes on with him. Lakers back into that zone. Saw a lot of that in the first half. Podziemski to post. Schroeder, Podziemski, wide open, three-pointer's good.
Anthony Davis was communicating that to Connect from the outside. He was screaming corner. And Connect will improve as a defender, Mike, but your ears and eyes have got to be open.
Davis jump shot. Moody the rebound. Schroeder the break. Davis with the steal. Here comes Connect. Connect. Up top, Jackson Hayes hands it to Vincent. Right back to Hayes, corner connect. And that's exactly what happened, a corner connect.
That's how to get a 3 back. You gave it up defensively. Go ahead and make a shot on the other end.
He's in double figures. A rookie who's had some big nights. Schroeder guarded by Hayes. Looking to take the big man off the dribble. Instead, Podziemski has it, 3 to shoot. Vincent all over him. Podziemski just gets it off in time. And a 24-second violation. Some excellent defense that time by the Lakers.
This has been a frustrating season at times offensively. This is a Warriors offense that at the peak of their power was almost impossible to guard and not give up 100+. They have been a bottom 10 offense for long stretches this season. 73 points, Mike.
That explains part of the inconsistency. Davis 4 to shoot. Post trying to harass him. Davis drives on him. Well defended. Shot won't go. Post the rebound. A rookie with some good defense against Davis. Schroeder up top. Moody off the bounce. Post fakes. Swatted, but it goes right to Santos inside the post. Goes inside and banks it home. Good poise by the rookie. Lakers, though, still up 9.
He has said outright, we are struggling to score. It's why I'm getting an opportunity. And I love that he doesn't give it a second thought. Man, he's going to take the shots available.
Vincent pulls it back out. Davis goes right at Pope. Podziemski, 3-pointer. Moody, the offensive rebound. Post is going to try a 3. He got it way downtown. The rookie from the Netherlands gets the crowd fired up. He's got 8 points off the bench. Vincent to Davis. And a whistle, that shot won't count. A timeout call by J.J. Redick.
Quentin Post. Steph Curry has talked about, we haven't had a nice stretch big in a while. Somebody who can give me some space. Mr. Post, no hesitation.
Next Saturday, we have an ABC Hockey Saturday matinee doubleheader for you. Blackhawks in Florida taking on the Panthers at 1 Eastern. And original 6 rivals square off. Bruins and Rangers. Both games available on ESPN+. The Golden Gate Bridge. Just so many beautiful sights here in the Bay Area. Right now, here's the third quarter. Lakers came out like gangbusters to start the third. Went up by as many as 12. Warriors trying to chip away. Good ball denial from Moody. It's right up into Christie. James has Moody on him. Shot clock at 3. James inside the arc. Jump shot. Won't go. Kevon Looney, who just checked back in, grabs the board.
Feels like Golden State wants to dial up the defensive pressure. AD off, Jackson and LeBron in the front court for the Lakers.
Schroeder off the bounce, gets it to Wiggins. Vincent fights over screen, hurt himself. Podziemski whips a pass in the corner. Moody off the bounce, goes up and under. Oh! English off the glass. And the lead cut to 6.
Getting him a quick break right now, AD, but these non-AD minutes have been tough. Does he sit to start the 4th, Mike?
James uses the screen, kicks it out in the corner, connect from the corner. That's good. First from the left, now from the right, and the Lakers back up by 9. Connect, 3 of 5 from 3. Lakers have a foul to give here. Podziemski to Wiggins. Wiggins steps back, 3-pointer at the buzzer. Wiggins nails it to end the third quarter. So the Lakers will go to the 4th quarter with a 6-point lead. Wiggins now with 16 points. Little fake, step back, and a beautiful finish. This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime, presented by Wingstop, continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Welcome back to NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC, presented by Wingstop. Gary, the 1-point halftime deficit, now 6 points. Just what gave you problems in that third quarter?
We gave up too many threes. We got to get on our horse and get to those threes and run them off and, make them make the extra passes.
What are the chances that we see some sleight of hand from you in this fourth quarter, maybe untying a shoelace?
I don't know if it's going to be that low, but we're going to try to get our hands on a couple balls.
All right. Good luck, Mike.
He puts his fingerprints all over the games he plays. Thank you, Lisa. Stolen bad pass as Looney picks it up. Back to Moody. Moody up top, Wiggins. Wiggins a three-pointer. Rebound Looney, and a loose ball foul against Jackson Hayes.
So again, AD has taken a break. JJ subbed him out late third. Defensive rebounds a little bit harder to come by. Kevon Looney, one of the best in the business, just navigating through space.
You can't grab the jersey.
No, it's illegal.
Davis getting the rest right now. He's played 29 minutes. Huge game for Davis. Curry off the bounce, gets inside, the floater's up. Vincent recovered well and defended that. James, Hayes connect Vincent and Reeves out there for the Lakers. Curry's guarding James. His Olympic teammate. He's going to take advantage of him here. Leans in. Tough shot and nails it.
That fadeaway jumper is increasingly a part of his game.
James now with 17 points. He's done a lot of distributing tonight. Moody off the bounce. Looney has to bring it back out. 6 on the 24. Moody's going to the rim. Bank shot is good. A lot of contact too. Moody falls down but nails the shot.
Mike, Moody is pressuring the basketball. He's trying to guard hard and he's playing with force offensively.
Jumper by James, misses. Wiggins with a rebound. 90 seconds gone by here in the fourth. Schroeder keeps that dribble alive out there with Curry, and an offensive foul on Curry as he runs over Reeves. Steph Curry does not like the call as he picks up his second.
Reeves is holding that left hand, Mike. I mean, he leans for sure.
No doubt.
That's a foul. I get what he's trying to do. But Austin is holding that hand still here as he's waiting to inbound the ball.
Curry, by the way, has not scored in the second half. Had 13 points in the first half. That's his second personal foul. Jared Vanderbilt back in. Just tuning in. Vanderbilt, who hadn't played in almost a year. Played 6 minutes in the first half, coming back from the surgeries on both feet. James jumper, too strong. Rebound knocked loose, Connect took it away. James fakes, now drives, gets inside, powers in. LeBron James, an 8-point lead for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith. Now they switch with Reeves on him. Curry fires away, three-pointer back of the rim. Looney couldn't grab it. Reeves to connect, corner three. Vanderbilt couldn't quite grasp it. Curry inside pass. Moody gathers, Good patience there from Moses Moody. 9 points off the bench. Reeves to Vanderbilt. Finney-Smith all alone, hits the three. Dorian Finney-Smith, his second three-pointer of the game.
He's been so good for this team, and if they get into a playoff series, a guy with experience in big-time games.
Sloppy pass and a turnover. Here's James ahead of steam. Layup is good. Timeout Golden State. The lead back up to double figures.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith just turned himself into a quality shooter. He did not enter the league as somebody you could trust to do this. Shot ready on the catch and then out in transition. Jared makes a steal, the push ahead to LeBron, and forces a Kerr timeout.
NBA Saturday Prime Time on ABC is presented by Wingstop. Bring the flavor.
Time on ABC presented by Wingstop. Our NBA League Pass puts the ball in the court. Watch more games all season long. Stream multiple games at once. Catch highlights anywhere, anytime. Sign up NBA.com/League Pass. Start streaming today. Curry trying to get untracked. Flips it up high off the glass. Comes up short. Rebound fought for out of bounds. And it's going to be Laker ball. Steph Curry saying, what do you mean? I think they're going to change it. Josh Chibin will come in. Evan Scott made the call. The officials will discuss it. And they are not going to change it. Yep. Usually if they get together and a couple of them say, no, we think you had it, they'll change it, but that will not happen here.
Very good sequence defensively by Connect, right? He forces a tough shot from Steph, who can usually get an angle that he wants. Connect battled him.
Still learning NBA defense, but he competes. Reeves to Connect, right back to Reeves. Drives on Schroeder, gets inside. Gorgeous move. Reeves now with 16, and this is the largest lead of the game.
This is all coming with Anthony Davis on the bench, and you can sustain his rest right now.
Wiggins to post. Throws it away, but Reeves could not hold on.
Austin knows he missed, like that was a pick six for him, I think. This is his last drive. Two-man game, takes the handoff from Connect. Had a head of steam going to the right. He nearly has this. Yeah. It's like that was a pick six. I was taking it to the end zone.
Podziemski down the lane, tried to reverse and drew the foul on Vanderbilt. Podziemski comes up hobbling, but he'll go to the free throw line. With 7:58, still so much time remaining.
Another injury is not what this team needs. No Jonathan Kuminga, no Draymond Green. This happens on the landing. Jared does a good job recovering.
Gonna try and walk that off. Lakers now with a 13-point lead, make it 12. Upcoming national TV schedule, doubleheader on NBA TV Monday night. Games from Cleveland and Phoenix. Doubleheader on Tuesday. Lakers will be in Philly, Milwaukee at Portland. Lakers, by the way, this season, when they have the lead going into the fourth quarter, they're 21-2. Which is an impressive number, clearly. And of course, they had the lead coming into this fourth quarter, up by 6. They've extended it. Currently an 11-point advantage. Davis back in with James, Vanderbilt, Connect, and Reeves.
Looks like the Warriors in a zone here, Mike.
Yeah. Moody guarding James. Reeves looking for an opening. 5 on the 24. Davis gets in the post. Post got a piece of it, and they call a foul. So free throws for Davis. He's already taken 10.
Well, a pressure release valve as the shot clock is dwindling is not bad. And Anthony Davis is one of those. Wow. Does he hit the wrist?
That's a, yes.
Man, on the playground, I'm arguing that tooth and nail.
Listen to you.
I'm saying that is a soft foul. That could take me 10 minutes to argue that out.
Were you belligerent on the playground?
No.
I could just imagine you run up and down talking smack the whole time.
Just colorful language, Mike.
All right. That I've heard.
These are free throws, I believe, 16 and 17 for the Lakers. As you said, Anthony Davis has taken a good percentage of those.
Well, he's now taken himself 12 free throws. The Warriors have only taken 11 free throws as a team, and the lead back up to 13. Wiggins gets it in the corner. Lakers have had some really good defensive sequences. Wiggins gets inside. Boy, that's a great move from Wiggins.
Come on. LeBron is the corner defender pinching in. AD is coming over in the low spot, and you still score it. Come on.
Wiggins, you see the efficiency, 8 of 14. James whips a pass. Vanderbilt comes up short. Podziemski the rebound. Wiggins kicks it out. Moody going to the baseline. Jumper. Davis controls the board. 13 of those for him tonight.
I feel like if you're the Lakers, you've got to like what you've seen from Jared Vanderbilt tonight.
Davis, the floater, got it. 30 points for Anthony Davis. And the lead is up to 13 again. Add 3 steals to those stats for Davis. Crowd is growing a little quiet. Looking for some kind of burst. Curry gets off the bench. Set to check back in. Podziemski drives. Turns, shoots over Davis. Oh, what a shot from Podziemski. And Davis just kind of says, okay, that was pretty good.
He's looking at Podziemski the whole way up. Like, okay, young fella. That is great.
There was respect factor on that shot. We're past the midway point of the fourth. Davis, jump shot, puts it in. Anthony Davis in control all night.
Just pounding the two-man game right now. Yeah, if you shot chart of Anthony Davis tonight is going to show a lot of middle of the free throw line. In between those 2 lines, at the cup and the free throw line.
And Wiggins is fouled. Vanderbilt will pick up his 3rd. Only the 3rd team foul.
Get a steady diet of LeBron AD two-man game. Little pick and roll action. Steve Kerr addressed this at the half. You see Post is hanging back a little bit. AD says, you know, I've got that jumper that works. This was earlier. Now you're concerned if you're Post about helping on the LeBron drive. AD with a little smile coming back. It's not so bad at the center spot, AD.
I know. 11 assists for James, who's number 4 all time in that department. Wiggins, guarded by Christie, spins, whips out in the corner. Good ball movement. Podziemski, and doesn't get it off in time. Nope, that won't count. How about those rotations from the Laker defense?
Mike, everybody running out to the three-point line to get him off. This is just one play after another. So the post up, Max Christie battling. You force a corner 3, Connect thinking about it. Now AD pinches. Now it's Max's turn. Love it.
Warriors had excellent ball movement, but couldn't find an opening. Vincent finds an opening and drills the jumper. 7 points off the bench for Vincent. And this now the largest lead of the game, 15-point advantage. Curry to Podziemski, launches a 3. Warriors needed that one. Back to a dozen. 12 points for Podziemski. Vincent corner, Connect. Won't go. Vanderbilt the rebound. He'll try to box him out, but Vanderbilt able to elude him. Shot clock at 5. Davis, step back 3. Christie gets it. Nope, did not get it off in time. Davis' shot did not hit the rim, and a 24-second violation.
Make another three here. You can get back inside of single digits.
Still time for the Warriors. Yep, on the fingertips as we approach 4 minutes remaining. Buddy Hield nails a three.
You got shooting all over the floor. 5 different guys for the Warriors right now on the floor who can make threes. Buddy gets him a step closer.
It's tough, when he's getting downhill, puts a lot of pressure on the rim. My rolling ability, putting the causes, force, 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys sometimes, and now when you got guys spread around us like, Dalton and Dorian Finney-Smith and, AR, Gabe, all these guys who shooting the basketball, it makes it easy for us when they're making shots. So it just opened the lanes up for us, but it's something that we've been going through for the past 6 seasons now.
You've now won 5 of the last 6 games, seem to be in a good groove. Just how do you keep things rolling? What's going to be the key as you continue this Grammy road trip?
Just keep playing with a sense of desperation. Obviously, the West is very close. You can lose 2 games and fall to 10. You can win 2 games and be in third. So, we're just trying to do it 1 game at a time, do all the little things, and keep focusing on ourselves.
Good luck the rest of the way. Thanks. Mike.
All right, Lisa, good win and a good week for the Lakers. Again, the 2 largest margins of victories of the season, and then they come in here against the Warriors and get an important road win to start this 6-game road trip. Final score, Lakers 118, the Warriors 108. Next Saturday night on ABC, Lakers are at Madison Square Garden in New York to face the Knicks. Coming up next on most of these ABC stations, your late local news. For our producer, Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, of course, for Doris and Lisa, and our outstanding ABC crew, Mike Breen saying, thanks so much for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals.